Brown got it back, kicks it out. White, corner three, bang! Derek White from downtown. Celtics by 3. Brown has it, final seconds. That's it, it's over. The Celtics are heading back to the NBA Finals. And another crushing finish for these Indiana Pacers.
Alright, y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are seeing this video, the Boston Celtics took care of the Indiana Pacers in 4 games, or 5, or 6, but I am filming this video a little bit premature because I am a little bit certain that my Celtics are going to be going to the NBA Finals. But we need to talk about why I am making this video. We need to talk about their cakewalk to the finals. Which, is it a cakewalk? Is it not a cakewalk? Who knows? We're going to be covering it all in this video, so don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, and let's get straight into it. So the first thing that we're going to do, no, I'm not going to be celebrating prematurely because I'm going to be honest, that would be a little bit weird. But what I'm going to be laying out is what the Boston Celtics should have been going against versus what they actually went up against. If we want to start, that first round matchup was against the 8th seed Miami Heat. I'm gonna be real with you, we were gonna beat them regardless. If they had Jimmy Butler, they were going to lose. I don't know why talking heads, some YouTube personalities, and people on Twitter, Instagram, whatever you want to name it, were actually believing that the Celtics were going to lose to that Miami Heat team because, oh, Miami, they were an 8th seed last year. This is an 8th seed that made it to the NBA Finals last year. No, it was not going to happen because Boston in the Eastern Conference is head and shoulders above the whole entire competition. And I do understand that the Miami Heat gave us a run for our money last year. We went to 7 with them last year. They won 3 games straight, 2 on our home court last year. I get that. I understand all that. But this team that Boston has is completely different from what they were last year. They feel like they were more prepared for this Miami series rather than last year, where they actually felt like they were gonna go back to the NBA Finals and everything was gonna be peachy keen when they got punched in the mouth 3 times. That Miami Heat team is worse than what they were last year when they went to the NBA Finals. That Miami Heat team did not have the depth. They did not have the continuity in that first round to beat that Boston Celtics team. The 2 main pieces that got them to where they were, and I wouldn't even really say main pieces, but they were a very, very integral part to getting them to that NBA Finals. It was Max Strus and it was Gabe Vincent. And Gabe Vincent's in LA and Max Strus is in Cleveland. They got worse. They didn't have the continuity to beat the Boston Celtics in 2024, especially with the healthy Miami Heat. It just was not gonna happen. They traded for Terry Rozier in the middle of the offseason and were still having trouble getting him acclimated. He had a couple good games before he went down with that mysterious neck injury that we still don't know what happened to him. I just don't believe that the Boston Celtics were going to lose 4 games to this Miami Heat team, regardless of whatever grit or heart or heat culture that they have. It just wasn't gonna happen. Now we go to the second round. As the Boston Celtics are the 1st seed in the East, they will be facing the 4 or the 5 matchup in the second round, which ended up being the Cleveland Cavaliers over the Orlando Magic, who were the 5th seed. And now it's a 1-4 matchup in the second round. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the Cleveland Cavaliers with Donovan Mitchell fully healthy and Jared Allen fully healthy, it is a series. I'm not going to sit here and say it's the series because I know how much Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum like to get to the rim. I know how much this Boston Celtics team likes to get to the rim because of their drive and kick ability, because of them being able to convert on the inside rather than just the 3. I get that. I understand that. So with Jared Allen being there and Evan Mobley being there, it's going to be tough. But I do not think that they get out of the series because I just don't think that they have what Boston has. They don't have the type of defense that Boston has. They don't pay attention to detail the way Boston does. They're not as physical as Boston. Great, they have good defense. They have a better defense than Boston. I will give them that. But at the end of the day, Boston still has a top 2 defense in the league. So if we want to go statistically, they are not better than Boston on the defense side of basketball. But if we're going from straight eye test, I would probably give it to them. I would probably give it to the Cleveland Cavaliers because of Jared Allen and Evan Mobley on that back line. I get that. They're not winning the series. Jaylen Brown said it is tough for this team in the Boston Celtics to lose 4 games out of 7. We haven't done it all season long. I don't expect us to just go ahead in the playoffs and do it to the Cleveland Cavaliers out of all teams. I don't think that would have happened. And now we get to the Eastern Conference Finals, which I need to talk about. A lot of people are like, oh, Boston, they ended up avoiding all of these teams that could have potentially beat them in the playoffs. The funny thing is, that's what happens when you're the 1st seed. That is what happens. We can go back to numerous years, teams who secured that first seed who didn't really have that much comp up until they got to the conference finals. So to be oblivious and to be blind to the fact that this hasn't happened before and Boston has the easiest run out of anybody in NBA history, cakewalk, where I'm fine with that. I'm not even gonna sit here and tell y'all that that shouldn't have happened or it isn't an easy path to the finals, because it is. It's just the fact that I don't give a damn. Because at the end of the day, when we're at the end of June and we're playing the Dallas Mavericks, which it looks like that's gonna happen, and the Boston Celtics win, I'm ring check. I don't give a damn about us playing the Pacers. I don't care about us playing these teams, because at the end of the day, the Boston Celtics were better than them regardless. At the beginning of the season, back in October, I remember everyone telling me the Boston Celtics are the team to beat. Everybody saw what these teams were looking like. Everybody saw that PJ Washington trade go down. Everybody saw that Daniel Gafford trade go down. Everybody said the OG Anunoby trade was not going to change a damn thing because the Boston Celtics are still the best team in the East. Everybody was saying that we were going to be beating the Milwaukee Bucks regardless because of their lack of defense. So, like, at the end of the day, Boston was going to make it to the finals regardless. And it's the fact that they're doing all of this without a 20-7 guy in Kristaps Porzingis, a walking mismatch, a guy who's 7'3". The Boston Celtics might have had a cakewalk to the finals, but at the end of the day, winning those 64 games in the regular season helped Boston tremendously when it came to the playoffs, because it helped us avoid teams like the New York Knicks. It helped us avoid teams like the Milwaukee Bucks into the conference finals, the Philadelphia 76ers into the conference finals. Those are teams that would possibly give us a run for our money. I don't think that they would have beat us, but I think that they would have gave us a run for our money and battle tested us getting to the NBA finals. But at the end of the day, that's what you need to do. You need to win games to be able to avoid the teams that could possibly beat you. This is what basketball is. It has been this literally its whole entire history. So I don't know what you want the Boston Celtics to do. I'm not even going to get into the whole, oh, if it's double digits, then Jason Tatum didn't perform. Or, oh, if it's a close game, the Boston Celtics shouldn't be in a close game with this team. Or if we lose, oh, the Boston Celtics, they're back in playoff form. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to get into all that. I just really don't want to get into that. I'm going to be honest, because we'll be here for like another 15 minutes. And I don't want to do that. I want this to be a quick and short video. So we're going to keep that. But what I do want to say is winning those 64 games is what helped us avoid those teams. Winning those 64 games is what helped us inevitably go against the Miami Heat, an 8th seed that we were supposed to play. Going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers, a 4th seed, a team that we were supposed to play. The only thing that changed was the injuries and the conference finals, because at the end of the day, we were either going to play one of 3 teams. It was either going to be the Philadelphia 76ers, who never make it to the conference finals, the Milwaukee Bucks, who everyone said that we were going to beat regardless, and the New York Knicks, in my opinion, the team that would have probably given us the most issues going to the NBA finals. That's literally it. That's literally it. And if you want to say, oh, they didn't play the New York Knicks, then so be it. If you want to say that we didn't play the Milwaukee Bucks, so be it. But at the end of the day, you, me, and every single person who is a talking head or journalist or analyst or whatever you want to say, they would have had the Boston Celtics going to the NBA Finals, beating the Milwaukee Bucks, beating the Philadelphia 76ers, because we've done it twice already, beating the New York Knicks, because we did it 4 times in the regular season. I promise you, the Celtics were going to be going to the NBA Finals regardless of if there was injuries or not. But that's all I got for you today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I can make a video like this and let y'all know that my Celtics Kung Banner 18 is what I want. It's what I want to see. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm about to get out of here. Let me know in the comment section how much y'all hate the Boston Celtics, how much y'all love the Boston Celtics. Are we a super team? Is this the easiest run to the NBA Finals in NBA history? Let me know in the comment section. Sound off, and I'm going to sign out. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
But now they want to hear it straight from the source. What is Jaylen Brown going to bring to the Boston Celtics?
I'm going to go to war for the city. I'm going to wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm going to leave it on the floor every night. Let's build this bond, and I promise I won't disappoint.